Now, when you're making beats, everybody goes into beats. When they go in the lab, they need a certain type of inspiration. Like when you go in the lab, like what are the things you do to prepare? Or do you just get to it?
I call that shit my motherfucking recipe. I need me a motherfucking fifth of vodka, about a 12-pack of beer, either 2 Black and Milds, or a couple of blunts.
Yeah.
And I gotta be by myself.
Nobody in the studio crowding around you?
No, by myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats that go in the studio, they can have their crew with them, they can have, whoever just sitting in the background or whatever. I can't operate like that. I gotta be like by myself to get in that zone to actually hear what I'm trying to put out and also concentrate on what I'm trying to do. So that's like my recipe of making beats.
So fifth, a case, a couple L's, and your privacy.
Exactly.
What are your main tools that you use when you're producing as far as equipment wise? What are you using?
Well, my main thing is this boy right here, MPC 2000. Started learning how to use this around 96, 97. Like I said, when my boy Jason going over his crib, he had this piece. I got back from Columbus, Ohio. My boy Intellect in Columbus had an MPC 3000. He was showing me some stuff with it. This is my main piece right here. I also use keyboard, and I use Reason 3.0. I mess around with a little bit of every piece of equipment, but these like my main pieces that I work with. I mess with Fruity Loops, anything that I can sequence a beat on, but this is my main brain right here, MPC 2000.
When you sampling records, is there a certain era that you like to sample from, or do you just pick up sounds from wherever, or how does that work?
I like sampling from the 70s back. I don't like, I ain't gonna say I don't like, but just that warm ass sound that was coming out of records and music production back then, that grabs my ear more than like more recent stuff or stuff from like the 80s or different type of genres of music. But I sample from everywhere, I ain't gonna tell you, but I sample a little bit from everywhere.
So, say you spinning, I'm just assuming that you do spin, right?
Yeah, I got a little bit.
CDs or wax on the tables? You want the CD joints, or do you want the, you know what I'm saying?
That's a hard question right now. That's a question that's been thrown in there for the past couple of years. Wax is cool, but CDs and them MP3s make the DJ life hella easier, man. You don't got to tote about 100 of these with you a night, you know what I'm saying? You just carry your laptop or a folder of CDs and you good. And I think it's all about what you do with it, what you do with the equipment. So it's all about what you do with it. It really don't matter to me. I like the scratching aspect. CDs can't capture that. You got to use wax to scratch. I'm sorry. But other than that, it's all about how you use the equipment.
On your first studio album, everything's mixed down, mastered, ready to go. What would you name the album?
My first album was gonna be named Style Life, and Style Life is basically the life I've been living since I've been a teenager, just trying to come up with that skill, trying to come up with that style that sounds nothing like nobody else. And I'm basing my whole aura, my whole life on style, trying to be fresh, trying to stand out. So that's why I came up with Style Life, because that's my whole living in a nutshell.
Give me your top 5 MC list, of all time, your top 5.
Man, you would ask me a question like that. Ain't no top 5, man. I'm sorry. I just like too many rappers, man. I'm not one of them biased hip-hop listeners. I just give you some names, man.
Yeah.
Like I go with my boy Nas. I go with Daddy Kane. I go with Ice Cube. Chris. Everybody loves KRS. I don't know, dude. There's so many nice rappers. Dale, fucking Homo Sapien. That whole, you know what I'm saying, that whole camp got rhymes. Shit, Sticky Fingers. I like a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, I can't give you a top 5. It's kind of hard. I'll give you like a top 50.
Top 50? So, from the South, what was the first MC or MCs that grabbed you from the South?
From the South?
Yeah.
Man, that nigga Scarface and Willie motherfucking D. I ain't know they was rapping in Texas, man. I got family from Texas, but when I heard that shit, Pussy and motherfucking Mind playing tricks on you, I was like, damn, niggas from down south. So